Doggo, hey Palinka, welcome in. Please don't eat yourself on my camera, okay? They're my fenners. That's my fenners. Ma'am. Don't you lick my face. Well, I absolutely appreciate you stopping by to say hello. If I will have to go, I will tell you. Okay, well, I'm not sure how long I'll be streaming today. My buddy's off tonight, so I'm gonna try and talk him into playing a little bit of Warhammer before we have to go to bed. So, probably only like an hour or two stream. What? No, you don't want to.
The fact that you're telling your stream that you're going to try to convince me to play today.
Hey! Alright, so we're back to playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I have a dog in my arms, so I'm actually going to have to move my mic around. Do not eat my mic, dog. Alright, we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna go and jump over to the live scene. I don't have it selected already. Dog, you are moving things. I love you, but you can't be moving things. Boop, boop. Alright. So, we're playing a little bit more of this today. I'm pretty sure I had it set to full screen. There we go. There we go. Alright. That fixes that. Alright, we're gonna hit reload game. And I was here. I had gone through my first day in the game, and let's think. The girls made us do a poem. And both Yuri and the pink-haired girl there. Your cat searched S. Tons of S's into Google. That's funny. Don't buy my... It's just dying. It's okay. It's okay. So... you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Well, I don't think I've read anything. I paused. I'd saved like right here. Let's see here. Words I want to use. So I have to choose words here that I think the girl that I like will like to hear. Unstable. Eternity. Clouds. Secretive. Shame? Ara. I just noticed that the girl down here dances when you choose one that they like. So melancholy. So should be a word that Yuri will like. Yep. So she bounces. If I say shopping, it's probably one of the other two. Yep. So there you go. Nature is Sayori. There you go. All right. Interesting. Infinite. Disarray. Disaster. Empty. Oh, wow. Why was empty a word for Sayori? Broken? Essence. Crimson. Vivid. Despise. Embrace. Memories. Okay, well that works. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehe. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Ah. Oh, dog. Where are you going, dog? Oh. You want down? You want down? You want down? Or are you getting comfortable? Don't you like my face? Alright, let's get back over here to normal. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retreats to her corn purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So, either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But, there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you want to feel guilty... Oh, if you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I'm back. Sorry if I didn't answer any questions. You are totally alright. The dog was being silly. But other than that, we're good. Oh, wait. Which stream? Do I need to check? What do I need to check? Is something wrong? Oh. Interesting. Okay, let me fix that. Yeah, no, I just have. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. We're gonna go ahead and do this instead of this, and then I'll bring this up. Ooh, we're dragging all kinds of stuff now. Okay. So that should fix that. Drag it in. Doot. There we go. There we go, guys. Thank you for the help. Okay. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell him to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got so absorbed in my book, I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Dog, quit messing with the cat. Get up on the couch. Up. Good girl. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Oh, damn. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Sorry if I wasn't on streams because school's reopening in my country at the middle of COVID, so there's just 3-4 weeks left of school, so I just got a good enough But that's okay. That's okay, Palinka. I'm just glad you can stop by when you can, okay? Don't feel pressured to have to come watch. Watch when you can. No pressure. No pressure at all. A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Okay, well, I'm glad you're here, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Thanks for stopping in. Whenever you have to leave, you gotta leave. I understand. I know what that life used to be like. School every single day for, most of a year to. I remember. I kind of miss it though. Actually, that's oh my god. Words. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just not going to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. so good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over to her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Killer cookie. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. So not to just talk about me, how are you? I am doing just fine. I've been busy with a lot of Warhammer stuff. Not that you can really see it too well, but there's a bunch of Warhammer stuff on that table and the other table. Been building a lot of guys and doing a lot of playing. So I'm not going to be streaming on Mondays because of it, because I might have a bunch of people over playing. But otherwise, I'm doing okay. Just I wanted to play something simple today. This is simple. Hopefully I'll get my summer car in this week, as well as some more Nier. And then I also want to try and get a little bit of VR in this week too. So yeah, and Doggo was here. What are you doing? Sitting, yeah. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? Yeah, I'll probably end up streaming it at some point this week. I just... Hey. What was that? What was that? You're a mess. You're a mess. Rough. 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 You know I like harassing you, right? Yeah, I'll probably play it. It's either going to be tomorrow or Nier will be tomorrow, but I'll play it at some point this week for sure. I promise. I promise, Blink. I'll play it. Whatever day is best for you. You tell me a day I should play it and I'll play it. No Saturdays or Sundays or Mondays, but you have Tuesday to Friday. I'm willing to play a game. What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play sometime for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. It was me. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Friday is the most... Okay, but there is still a chance to fall asleep or don't get my phone. Well, then I will play my summer car on Friday. That way it works out best for you. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Haha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, did I miss anything? Did I? Oh, I didn't miss anything, did I? Thanks, feels good, man. You're right. You're welcome. No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back in her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'll move this. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. Oh, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here if there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves the small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this into the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Some of the girls in my school went full emo, black clothes, black makeup, black hair, piercing in the nose, and I was just like, why? And she was like, why not? Great reasoning, huh? Great reasoning. Because I can. That's all there's. Because I can. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. Ah. I might as well walk with you. Yeah? Why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just, Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve him in club activities? Oh, my mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? Bet they got the principal for it. They got the principal for it because of dress code? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. How come even when I do something bad, you're being... Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Yeah, okay, I get that. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. This game will get scary as F, but now it's in peaceful mode. We will see. I don't know anything about it. I've seen a couple of things here and there, but I no idea. No idea. So, we'll see. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything, Hugh. In that case, you only be more impressed. Huh? Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed? I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Huh? That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Oh no. No. I did hear that this is actually pretty long. I think it's like a 10-hour game. And if you skip everything, that's pretty impressive. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Took me more than an hour to get to the first scary thing, not the end. Oh no! Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. 80% speed run world record. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Guy beats it in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That's apparently the fastest speed record of Doki Doki Literature Club. That's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Sayori slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? How many did he need to smash in order to, maybe he's doing both at the same time. Maybe he's clicking and hitting the space bar. I don't know. It's pretty quick though. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now...
Do you want to play as Russians, or Americans, or Eastern side Germans, or Western side Germans?
Western side Germans. You asked a question, I was just answering. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I didn't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. Look away from the parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
Yep.
I mean,
There's no toxin.
Not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything? I see. Wow, your name is so blue I can hardly read it. Rob Master. Welcome in. Joke in the title. So hi, and I see the joke in the title. Thank you. Thank you. It's a lit club. It's a very lit club in here. We have the litness. I don't even listen. I don't use that word, but it made sense. Yeah, your name in my Streamlabs is like, it's so blue, it's hard to read. Like, I can't even express it. It shows up on the screen, but like, my background is like a grayish on Streamlabs because I'm using the dark mode, and it's so hard to read. But welcome in. Hope you're doing all right today, Rob. The situation has gotten really tense. I am the Blue Master. Also call me Rob. You got it. You got it, Rob. Situation's gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. I sure hope they don't eat my eyes. Eyes eating eyes would be a terrible picture. How did it even come up to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. We will see if color changed. No. So it'll change on Twitch, but it won't change on Streamlabs. I don't know. There might be a way for me to change it, but I don't know. Nah, I'm not too worried about it. I know your name. I figured it out. We're good. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. You can help Yuri put away this tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Thank you, Rob, so much for the follow. That's 140. Woohoo! We're getting ever closer to more numbers, and that's all that matters. Thank you so much for enjoying and hitting that follow button. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Okay, everyone. Oh, now you're red. Okay, what happened there? Is it because you're a follower now? 140. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. It's poem sharing time. You have poetry. I don't. I clicked buttons and it made a thing. It's not even real. Like they don't even I have to read other people's poetry, but oh, you changed the color. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate that. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. That helps. I used /color red. Okay, cool. Interesting. Yep. See, there's things I don't even know. I've been here for like 2 years, and I just don't know. Time to go back to blue. Oh, you want the Discord? Did you get it? I think it's just Discord. Although I haven't seen any of my commands come up, so give me a second. I don't think chatbot's up. I did not mean to open up Discord. Awful. Sorry guys. Give me a sec. Wow, I just got a couple of viewers. What happened? Now you're green. Okay, let's see here. Let me, okay, so I've got, this is up now. I thought it was already up. So we can close out of that. And now I can do Discord. Discord, dude. There we go. Pet dog. Come here, dog. Iris. Dog, come here. Come here. Come on. All the way. No, come on, all the way up. There we go. Petting the dog. Oh no, the cat. The cat is a different story, friend. Where is cat? Cat still? No, cat got down. Oh! Hi, dog. Hi, dog. I love you, baby girl. Okay, down you. Oh! Let's go find a cat. There he is. Here we go, cat. Cat. See, so fast when I put you down. Green like Monica's. Alright, let's see here. I gotta get the game back up so we're not looking at my stupid VR chat picture there. Where am I getting these viewers at? Are they on my... dude. Oh my god, captchas are up on this. That's funny. Okay, well. Poetry. I think it's first time sharing in this game, so I will show you a very short poem. Okay. Okay. This is actually my second, I went to a park. There I saw a spark. Then a never-ending fire that would grant my beautiful desire and my determination. That's a good little poem. That's a good little poem, Rob. Very nice. Very nice. I'll take care of the cups. Also, I played this game 3 times and spent over 230 hours in mods to this game. Wow! I don't know anything about this game. I started it last week, I think. The only thing I knew about this game going in was Monica's name, and that it gets absolutely insane at some point. But other than that, I don't know anything about it. Pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Aw. Who would you like to show my poem to first? To Sayori, because that still makes sense. 11 gigabytes of mods for this? What were they all on like Steam Workshop or like what is a mod for this game? Just more content, more reading? Oh my goodness. This is so good. I love it, especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Yep. DDLC mods on Reddit. You have to search to find good ones. Okay, well, if I really enjoy it, then I will probably check. I'll check it out later. Welcome in, ASDF guy. Would you prefer ASDF or guy or 76? No matter how you want to be called, welcome in. We are playing some, Take Some Love, thank you. Or guy is fine. I am not going to call you guy. I'm going to call you ASDF because I got called guy at work for like 3 years and I literally wanted to kill the guy. So like, I'll call you ASDF. Because I don't want to put anyone through guy. Like I got guyed all the time. That is awful. And welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Who's your favorite so far? Yuri's my favorite so far. I hate Natsuki, but Monica and Sayori are kind of same level, right above Yuri. Oh, I don't hate Natsuki, but she's kind of like, I don't know, she's like the pain in the butt of the group, you know what I'm saying? Mine's Monica all the way. She's sweet, but she's like coming on hard, and I think that's kind of weird. And the game already like supposedly gets really crazy, so I don't know. I don't know who the bad guy is, or if they're all bad. I don't know anything, so like, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm in a literature club, and that's what I got. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's Sayori hugs the sheets against her chest. You are so weird, Sayori. Yeah, no spoilers. I don't know if I have that on, actually, but yeah. No spoilers. Oh, did I get a stretch? Oh, I did get a stretch. Okay. I don't have... I'm gonna leave out the Twitch ones, because the multi-stream thing is not working anyways. Oh, hear all those bones pop? I'm getting old. Oh, yeah. Put me to sleep, man. I'm doing a good stretch like that. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. That's why all the random words, just all the weird words that make no sense are the ones that Sayori likes. So like, they put a bunch of crazy words in, and I guess those are the ones that Sayori's about. My bones are now broken. I don't think they're broken, but they're getting old. Why don't you at least try why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw. You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really be mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug. And that makes a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? The crack is, by the way, some gas bubbles are popping out. I read it on the internet. Well, you believe everything that happened. Believe everything on the internet, man. That's how that works. If the internet said it, it is true. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. Oh god, this one's longer. Oh no.
Yep. I found that out the hard way. Half my squad just got fucking wiped.
Oh boy, hitting buttons, guys, sorry. Bottles.
No, it's not dead. It's literally just sitting there.
I pop off my soda. Nope, I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and my forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle and keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. I'll be back soon, but if not, then have a good night or day. Okay, Palinka, I will be here for a bit, so, if you come back, you come back. If not, I will catch you another time. And, have a good night. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Wow, this is getting, like, dark. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wow. Wow, that was intensely different from her last poem. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
How did you shoot me?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who will we share with next? Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? (9875435). That is
I can never get to work.
I'm gonna call you 98 if you're a real person. Thank you for the follow? I'm guessing that's a bot. I'll figure that out later.
It's trash. I fucking shot him and he doesn't fucking go down. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh no, my M1 guy died instantly. It is. It's stupidly fucking weak.
Yeah, I'll fix that later. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows.
Bullshit.
Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writings... No cursing for 5 minutes. Well, hopefully... Hopefully... There's no cursing in the lines I have to read. Otherwise, that could be really hard. It just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writings before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe that. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon oh boy, I hit I hit some buttons. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Did I read that wrong? I feel like I read that wrong. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. No, okay, we're good. That's right. Hey, what's the matter? You gotta go potty? You gotta go outside?
There's a closer spawn button on top.
Do you have to go outside? Alright, sorry guys. Give me about 4 or 5 minutes, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back.
I'm sorry I can't fucking hold the entire game. I'm sorry I can't hold the entire fucking game.
It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them, yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me.
There's no Thompson.
Don't you have anything like that?
There's an M3A1.
Well,
There's a Stenmark 2.
yeah, I guess I do.
Winchester, and then there's the Lancaster.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Wow, I spread that word out. Individualities. Individualities. That's how it's said. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright, going to Monica. Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not, going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most, romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep to herself so much. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one, anyway. Monica kind of whispers the last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's nothing really... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors. They won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Ah. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah. I can tell you were a little more daring with this one, but you're really not good enough for that yet. It felt flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying or complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri is head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something.
There were still trenches in World War II.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh my god. Not bad, right? That's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to even explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my... that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she's got some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she appreciates the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. I wasn't ready for one for tomorrow. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well at last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah. We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Oh my. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree, Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what the literature club is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. And I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or simply a natural? Oh my goodness. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. I'm so sorry, guys. Tuesdays are the hardest day for me. I'm always so tired on Tuesday. Of a crimson eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Is Yuri getting past the first couple of lines? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and applaud. I did it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before him. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let him lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Sorry, I did that wrong. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Welcome back, Palinka. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if life to the poem, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do it again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. Okay. Well, I'm glad you came back. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through.
I was so far away from those Ronnies, are you fucking kidding me?
It might be hard, but I hope that you all have a great idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it. I'm gonna go ahead and save in the third slot here. And we're gonna go to the ending. I know, as I said, is a short stream. Palinka, thank you for coming in. Thank you so much for the host as well. And Rob and 98, thank you so much for the follows, guys. We had like 6 viewers for a minute. That was really crazy. I don't know what happened, but thank you everyone who stopped by. Don't forget to check out my Discord where you can hang out with me and a bunch of other people and collect anime cards. And don't forget to check out my Twitter and also my YouTube. Twitter lets you know when I'm going to go live, as well as crazy things I might have to say throughout the day. And YouTube, all the VODs go up to YouTube as soon as they leave. Actually, as soon as the stream's over, they get uploaded to YouTube instantly. So, with that said, I hope you all had a great night. I hope you enjoyed. And I will catch you all tomorrow. I will be playing Nier, or I will be playing... well, we'll be playing either VR, My Summer Car... no, My Summer Car is going to be on Friday, because that's what Plinko would like. So I'm gonna do that for him. And then, so tomorrow's going to be either VR, Beat Saber, something like that. And Thursday, or Nier Replicant. So... that's what's going on for the week. Let's see if there's anyone worth rating. Who's live? Who's live? Who's live? Nobody's live, guys. Is anyone else playing Doki Doki? Let's double check. Followers. Okay, so this person's brand new to streaming. We're gonna go ahead and raid them, and we'll give them the big old fat raid of 2 people. You cannot raid this channel. Oh no. Well, damn. Okay. Going with a different one then. Let's try again, guys. Let's try again. Alright, looks like this one's gonna work. Alright. I hope you all have a great night. I will catch you all tomorrow for sure.